Even though we have a case in ICJ at the International Court of Justice, it's been slow. So that shows us we are failing to protect the innocent Rohingya civilian in Burma who has been targeted, persecuted, victim of racism, fascism and genocide. And we are here to show our solidarity, to show that we cannot be silent anymore. Our voice needs to be heard in the world stage, from Bradford to the UK government and the international community. On that note, if I say stop killing Rohingya, you just say right now, right now. Let's see how powerful we are together. Stop killing Rohingya, right now, right now. 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 If I say Arkan Army, all you just say, stop killing Rohingya children. Arkan Army, stop killing Rohingya children. Arkan Army, stop killing Rohingya children. Thank you, much appreciated. Now I'd like to call one of our privileged, Dr. Mohammed Khubybe, an International Director of Rohingya Advocacy from the Rohingya Center in Bradford. Brother, thank you very much. Welcome, Dr. Khubybe, please.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessing be upon all of you. Thank you for gathering here today to show solidarity with the Rohingya people who are facing life or death situation right now in Arakan, Myanmar. My name is Mohammed Khubybe. I stand before you not just a Rohingya doctor and activist, but as a survivor, a witness to the extraordinary suffering of my people in Arakan, Myanmar. Today, I want to briefly highlight the life or death situation that the Rohingya community faces at this very moment in Arakan. What you are about to hear is not a history, it is happening right now as we speak. Right now, nearly 500,000 Rohingya genocide survivors, including children, the elderly, the women, and the sick are forcibly displaced by Arakan Army and Myanmar military. Currently, the Arakan Army and Myanmar military are bombing and destroying civilian infrastructure in Mongdo Township. These are the survivors of 2017 genocide. Once again, they find themselves at the brink of death, this time from starvation, disease, and relentless violence. There is no health care, no media access, no UN humanitarian aid reaching these vulnerable people. Children are dying from preventable disease like diarrhea and vomiting. Civilians are being targeted. My own family was not spared. On June 20th, the Arakan Army bombed my father-in-law's house while they slept, killing 2 of my family members injured. My mother-in-law was bleeding, I saw in a video footage. She was unable to get medical treatment needed until now. On August 5th, the Arakan Army and Myanmar military forcibly drove hundreds of thousands of Rohingya from their homes to the bank of a river. Then, in a heinous act of cruelty, the Arakan Army dropped a dozen of bombs on the crowd, instantly killing more than 200 people. Rohingya dead bodies are now floating on the bank of the river, a tragic and horrifying testament to the ongoing genocide. Children's bodies were blown away into pieces due to the bombing by the Arakan Army. Those who were not killed instantly by the bomb died from injuries and bleeding, as there are no treatment facilities available. Sometimes, in desperate attempts to survive, the injured try to cross the Naf River to reach Bangladesh for medical treatment. Tragically, they often die on the way due to the heavy bleeding, unable to reach the hospital because of the long distance. Between March and May in Butidong Township, over 2,000 Rohingya were mercilessly killed by Arakan Army. Hundreds of thousands of our people, including educated Rohingya youth, have been taken as hostages by Arakan Army. These are not isolated incidents. They are part of a systematic campaign of genocide that started as a slow-burning genocide in 1978 and exploded in 2017. During that time, Myanmar military launched a full-blown genocide against our people, burning down 354 villages, killing at least 7,600 people, including 730 children under the age of 5. The method of murder were brutal. Many were shot to death, burned alive, beaten to death, or subjected to sexual violence. Over 1 million Rohingya now living in overcrowded refugee camps in Bangladesh, Cox's Bazar, with little hope for the future. The most painful truth is the silence of the world. Governments are silent. Human rights organizations are silent. The world is watching a genocide unfold, yet it remains silent. But we standing here today cannot be silent. We must not be silent. Our voices, our solidarity, our action can determine the fate of Rohingya people. By amplifying our voices, we have the power to save lives. Today, I call upon the free people of the world, those who love justice and human dignity, to do everything possible to protect the Rohingya people. We must demand that our government act, that international organization intervene, that the world no longer turns a blind eye to this ongoing genocide. Your presence here today sends a powerful message that we will not stand by as our brothers and sisters are slaughtered, that we will not allow history to repeat itself, that we together will fight for the Rohingya people's right to live in peace and dignity. Thank you so much.